please state your name, where you're from, and you'll have 3 minutes.
Okay. I'm Lisa Rinker, Alexandria. First of all, President Gale, I just want to say that this is a blanket comment statement with regard to the new monies. So I trust that is acceptable. First of all, I want to thank the council for giving me and others the opportunity to speak this evening. For sound decisions to be made, I believe it's imperative that everybody's voices need to be heard, and that we need to listen to what those voices are saying, whether it be from your fellow council members or from the citizens at large. When I ran for county commissioner in the spring,
You could keep your comments to the new money request.
It is.
it is,
Yeah.
when,
Please just discuss this new money.
Point of order. Who gets to decide if the
The whole
public
room is
spots
telling
are
you that.
appropriate or not?
That is the purview of the chair, and right now she's yet to comment on anything regarding the specific request that's been made. So I'll let you continue on if you'll get your comments. On the
Okay.
topic.
Thank you. When I ran for county commissioner this past spring, I highlighted the role of a public servant. By definition, a public servant is a government official, and qualities of a public servant include leadership, communication, and integrity. We're talking about new monies with the sheriff department. It means that it's discharging your duties and responsibilities with honesty and transparency while serving the best interest of the public. The preamble to the Constitution begins with we, the people. The government includes this county council, and we exist because of we, the people. The government exists at our pleasure and our service. Our money pays for all of you to do a job for us. That's why you are called public servants. Each of you works for we, the people, and each of you should have known that when you ran for public office. Without our tax dollars, there will be no job for you to do. According to Article 1, Section 8 of the Constitution.
Ma'am, again, this is not to discuss the Constitution right now. What we're discussing right now is a
Why
very
can't she
specific
speak?
new money
I
request. And
understand
you've
that,
now
but
taken 2 of your minutes to
No,
speak to
it
something
has
that's
everything
not.
to do with new money.
Excuse me, please be quiet.
2 minutes.
This is ridiculous.
You as well, please do not interrupt our meeting.
You'll be okay,
Please be quiet.
please.
Okay, that's warning number 3. Please do not speak to
No,
you.
that's not 3
Mr.
points.
Yes, that is.
No, it's not.
Okay, you can leave now.
You'll be fine.
You're out of order. You can leave
You're
now.
out of order.
No. Sheriff, can you help this
I am
gentleman?
not,
Sure.
I am
Down?
not
I swear to
violating any,
God.
I am not, no one is in danger.
You
and I
are
am speaking.
disrupting the meeting right now. You're out of order. Please leave.
Point of order. We need to take a vote as a
Please
council because this is not appropriate.
No, it is appropriate. We have someone that's continually interrupting our meeting.
Interrupted
He's been
her
asked to be
whole
quiet
meeting.
multiple times now, more than 3. And so the sheriff's department can help him find his way out.
Point of order. I believe President Gale is acting inappropriately, and I make the motion that we temporarily remove him as president
Thank
for the
you.
remainder of this meeting.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, excuse me.
We the people.
We the people.
Excuse me.
That's right, we the people.
First of all,
Violence, sir.
First of all, we have someone up here, and I've asked her to get to the
You've
specific
interrupted her.
topic that we're discussing right now. Second, we do have someone who has not only violated the decorum resolution that we have, I have conducted myself in accordance with state law that addresses this as well. And I'm now asking so that we can continue on with your comment that the sheriff's department will help him find his way out because he's been asked to
The sheriff's
leave.
department wants that to happen.
He's
With
been
all
asked to
due
leave.
respect, Sheriff, what
Excuse
about
me,
his
ma'am.
behavior?
Ma'am, please be quiet. That's warning number 2 for you. Sheriff,
Gonna remove the whole room?
if need be, please be quiet.'re disrupting our
Yeah, you're
meeting.
gonna have to remove this all.
Who holds him
Sheriff.
accountable?
It's a public
Sheriff?
meeting.
Could you please?
Sheriff, who holds him accountable?
A point of clarification, the state statute allows the presiding officer to make determination if someone's out of order. He has determined that this gentleman is out of order after 3 warnings. The state statute does not give law enforcement discretion on the individual being removed. That comes down to the presiding officer. So if you.
There you go, Catherine.
What's that?
There's your sheriff.
That's right. Now
That's
follow the
right.
state statute.
No,
So
No, sir.
you'll have the opportunity to sue and get
let's
that law
do that. I mean,
changed. So-
listen, here's the deal.
Sheriff, could you instruct your deputies to please escort him out?
You're leaving now, sir, risk arrest.
I'd take the arrest.
Let 'em arrest you.
I would take the arrest.
What do you want to do? You want to arrest him?
No, just out the.
I'd take the arrest. Take the arrest. I'd take the arrest. Take the arrest.
President Gale,
We will continue the meeting once he is removed.
I'm not leaving the meeting.
President Gale, he's been arrested in another public meeting and he sued and won. I really would not do this. We can't afford it.
That was a previous, under.
Stop it. Chair.
I apologize if someone decided to disrupt your comment.
President Gale, you've been the only person to disrupt the
Excuse me.
comment tonight.
Excuse me, you're out of order.
Are you gonna
At
remove
this
me from
point.
the meeting?
Would you please continue?
You
your
still have to
comment?
vote on her motion.
There's a motion on the table.
With regard to the sheriff's request for the new money,
Something that's
It's not even been 2 minutes.
Excuse me, please be quiet. You as well, please do not interrupt our meeting.
It'll be okay.
Please be quiet.
Please.
Okay, that's warning number 3. Please do not speak again.
That's not
Sister-
free words.
Yes, that is.
No, it's not.
Okay, you can leave now.
It'll be fine.
You're out of order. You can leave
You're out
now.
of order.
No. Sheriff, can you
Sit
help
down.
this
I am
gentleman
not,
on his
I
way
am
out?
not violating any, I am not, no one is in danger.
You are
No one is speaking.
disrupting the meeting right now. You're out of order.
You're fine.
Please leave.
Point of order.
You're disrupting the order.
Take a vote as
Please
a
leave.
council because this is not appropriate right now.
No, it is appropriate. We have someone that's continually interrupting our meeting.
No, sir.
He's been asked to be quiet multiple times now, more
Yes.
than 3.
You.
And so the sheriff's department can help him find his way out.
Point of order, I
Sir?
believe President Gale is acting inappropriately and I make a motion that we temporarily remove him as president.
Thank
for the
you.
remainder of this meeting.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
We.
For the people.
Excuse me.
Camera.
First of all,
Violent, sir.
we have someone up here and I've asked her to get to the specific topic that we're discussing right now. Second, we do have someone who has not only violated the decorum resolution that we have, I have conducted myself in accordance with state law that addresses this as well. And I'm now asking so that we can continue on with your comment that the sheriff's department will help him find his way out because he's been asked to
The sheriff's
leave.
department wants that to happen.
He's
With
been
all
asked
due
to leave.
respect, Sheriff, what about
Excuse
his
me, ma'am?
behavior?
Ma'am, please be quiet. That's warning number 2. for you. Sheriff,
Gonna remove the whole room?
if need be, please be quiet. You're disrupting our
You're
meeting.
gonna have to remove this all.
I thought you were.
Who holds him accountable, Sheriff?
Sheriff, could you please?
Sheriff, who holds him accountable?
A point of clarification, the state statute allows the presiding officer to make determination if someone's out of order. It's determined that this gentleman is out of order after 3 warnings. The state statute does not give law enforcement discretion on the individual being removed. That comes down to the presiding officer. So if you've
There you
been
go,
ordered removed,
Catherine. There's,
What's that?
there's your sheriff.
that's right, I'm
That's
following the
right.
state statute.
No.
So
No, sir.
you'll have the opportunity to sue and get that law changed. So
Listen, here's the deal.
Sheriff, could you instruct your deputies to please escort him out?
you're leaving now, sir, risk arrest.
Let them arrest you.
I would take
What
the
do you,
arrest.
I mean, what do you want to do? You want to arrest him?
No, just out of the.
Take the arrest. Take the arrest.
Sure. You want to put me in?
We will continue the meeting once he is removed.
I'm not leaving the meeting. I'm not leaving the meeting. I am not leaving
He was
this meeting.
arrested in another public meeting and he sued and won. I do not even not handle. We can't afford this.
That was a
You do not-
previous.
I mean, I'm asking you to put me in jail if you get me out that door. If you put me out that door, take me to jail. Take me to jail.
Go, Bree.
Take me to jail. Take me to jail if you continue putting your hands on me. I'm asking you, listen, and I'm asking you to take me to jail if you're putting your, what do I do? What happens if I lay down?
Then you're laying down in a hallway.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Because I think what they're doing is inappropriate.
So how many times does the president have to act out before
I
one of
think
you
they're
guys do something about
inappropriate.
him? I mean, honestly, who holds
This
him
is a
accountable?
Political test.
There's a whole room of people showing up because they're concerned about this very reason.
And we don't want to fight.
I know, we're not fighting. I understand that. Okay, I
And
understand.
I would love to not have
Sure.
any extra paperwork.
Sure,
or anything under
dude,
that.
I get it.
So,
Here's the deal. I would gladly take what I need to take to fight this and prove that this is done inappropriately. You guys putting your hands on me. Yeah, I'm not fighting you guys.
Yep.
I'm not raising hand. I don't have any weapons. You guys checked me when I came in. I'm standing in a meeting trying to speak to elected officials. You guys watch. Former police officer, bro. You guys see how that gentleman beat that gavel violently like that?
None of us said
It was out
anything.
of control.
None of us yelled. He yelled. He's the only one that raised his voice.
It's not his job to do that as the president of the county.
All we gotta
No.
do is I haven't been standing there
Respectfully,
speaking.
the state statute, is it removed from there, does it have to be removed from the courthouse? No, it's not disruptive, I don't care if you stand down here, but the statute is perfectly clear.
But
And we
here's the
have
deal.
no.
I know,
recourse.
I know.
We are directed.
I understand that. Right, but that's, and I'm testing that because
No, I get it.
J.E. Prescott, when he put forth, the state representative put forth 813-838, it's an unconstitutional bill. So it's completely out of line.
And
So
if that
that's
gets
the reason
changed
I
in
put
case
it.
law at some point, then
Right.
we'll act on
Well,
that.
that's what we're doing.
What we have in front of us, you know what I mean?
However,
I'm like,
I'm going to say that I was pushed out of that meeting, I guess under duress, if I would have.
I mean, it's on video, so yeah, unwillingly.
Put your hands
Yep.
on me and push me out of there.
Yep.
we don't,
Outside of
we
my,
don't want to arrest anybody.
I
okay?
understand that, but I don't want to leave that.
And we don't like the position.
So
we
what
get put
happens if I
in.
walk back in that meeting?
You will go to jail probably.
Okay, so let's peacefully do that.
Okay.
The point-
I'm gonna.
It's okay. Let's peacefully do it on camera. Let's just arrest him. That's
And then you guys can talk. I'm
this.
not
The
gonna fight.
statute is very clear, correct? So let's just do it.
I mean, the statute forces our hand if the.
Sure.
Let's just get it over with.
Right.
Let's just get it over with.
And he is out of control.
Right.
He's
Yeah.
done it.
And since you guys can't do anything about him, then let him walk back in there.
I understand that. I mean, I'm not against you guys.
That statute does make us a boss. We have to
Sure,
act
no,
on
but
his
here's
statute.
what I do. Here's
So the statute is clear. He's gonna walk back in there. Take him to jail.
We at this meeting,
So
and
here's
if you
what
so directs us to remove somebody after
I
3
was
warnings,
in
and
there.
it is led to, before, you weren't even.
I have to sue you guys along with them
So
at
before it
Madison
started,
County. And so I need to know that we're doing this under duress, because I do not want to leave this building. I want to hear what's in here. I am not violent against any of these people, and there's no issue. So I just need to know,
Like you just
Like,
said, you
yeah.
can sit right here. You
Okay.
can hear the meeting. You can
Sure.
be online. And watch it.
absolutely.
And there are times for public comment.
turn that on for him.
Yeah, can we do that?
Should be on, yes. The speaker should be broadcasting.
I mean, you guys are watching it out there and,
It was
Oh,
on
yeah, it's
the
always
TV
been
when I
controls
walked
up
in.
there.
Yeah.
Todd
It
Cole
was
has-
on the TV when I walked in.
Yeah.
When I walked in, they don't listen. They were listening. It was black and white. Yeah. Well, can you go up there and watch it?
if they want me sitting up there with them, they're your guys, you gotta ask them. I don't
I
know.
mean, if you're not gonna be disruptive.
I mean, my whole point though is that doesn't allow me to communicate.
Yeah, he needs to be able to
So
communicate.
that's-
So he wants to go into the meeting. Just let him go.
According to him, you lost that right when he's giving you 3 warnings.
Okay, so if I try to go in there, you guys will arrest me.
You bring trespass onto the table, you bring.
Well, I haven't, no one has, you've not taken.
He
my
didn't,
information,
the
you've not
president
registered
said,
this
didn't
as
say
a-
anything about trespass.
I mean, you guys can write that up
So-
and then it's Rodney's determination if he files that or not. He's not gonna file trespass on this.
They didn't say
At the
trespass in the
most, it
room.
would be, disorderly conduct, which he may or may not file, but we will fight and we will lose it. It's not. So what law have I broken?
Well, if
What-
you're not, if you
what
go
law?
back in,
Yeah.
you're violating
What law is that?
the one that gives the president. power
Right,
for us.
what is
That's
that?
not
So
a
it's
law.
up to him. So
State statute.
Yeah.
It's a state
No,
statute.
sure.
That is
Right.
not
Yeah,
a
so if you
law.
violate that statute.
Is it
Yeah.
an IC code?
So what is that
It's not a
statute?
law.
It's IC code. It's law.
Right.
At that point.
Okay.
And you don't voluntarily walk
Right.
out.
And
So
so
if
you
you don't
take me to
voluntarily
jail at
walk out,
that point, I am preliminarily booked for what?
we're not taking you to jail for
No,
that.
if I try to go back in there, what will I be going to jail for?
If we grab a hold of you and
Yeah.
escort you out of there
Yeah.
and you don't comply,
Yeah.
you'll go to jail for resistance.
Well, I mean, I will comply at that point that you try to take me out of there.
Then it's my understanding trespass would be charged. You will receive a trespass warning for being here.
Okay,
But
but
did-
let's do that.
So you guys,
Let's-
so to be clear, you guys are putting the trespass on him because they didn't say anything about trespass inside the building.
I mean,
or inside that
it's
room.
disorderly conduct.
So it's the trespass would be on you guys, not them, right?
Okay.
Well, there's other people talking, so I just wanted to get it out. Are you guys putting the trespass on him? Because they didn't say anything in
He
there.
can't go back in there because he's been removed by the president.
So the trespass would be a charge from you guys, not a motion from
He's not a
the,
law enforcement officer.
but
He can't
he's
go
not
there.
suggesting trespass to you. He never suggested trespass on Christopher
You
Boca.
can't- you would be acting as an agent on the county, saying you can't come to this meeting.
Yeah.
And if you go back in there, then.
Can't answer my
So
question when
you're
when
telling
everybody's
me
talking, but
under
still doesn't
the-
answer my
under the
question.
Color Hall, under the threat of arrest,
What a fucking
that I
joke.
cannot go back into this building, into that room.
That's my understanding from when we talked to the
No,
prosecutor's
I don't,
office about
I
it.
can't, I need to know yes or no.
That you would be charged with trespass.
What's your name, sir?
Mike Warner,
Captain or your
I'm the
lieutenant?
chief deputy.
Okay, Chief Deputy Mike Warner?
Warner.
Warner.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that Chief Deputy Mike Warner or one of his deputies, Lorenz and Weber, I'm not a First Amendment auditor. I'm just someone trying to attend the meeting. You know what I mean?
I understand.
You're telling me that under the threat of arrest, if I attempt to walk back into that meeting
You've been,
peacefully, that you will arrest
you've
me?
already lost your right to be there.
This is a yes or no question. This is a yes or no question.
I have not lost my First Amendment rights to redress my government. You cannot take that
That's
right away
right.
from
That's
me.
for you to decide with
Right,
case
right,
law.
right.
and
I get it.
You know how that works.
I get it. I'm more than fine with that. I'm saying, so you're telling me under the threat of
If
arrest,
you walk back in there, you'll be charged with trespassing.
okay. So you're telling me that?
Yeah, I mean, that's how we were directed from the prosecutor's office. That's the charge to file. If in fact somebody doesn't obey, like if you're not going to resist.
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna resist. So then what happens? We go to jail?
If you're given your trespass warning,
Okay,
and if you refuse to leave,
Okay.
yes.
and what did I do? What are you gonna articulate in your report?
That you, everything that's happened. That you
What's
were
happened?
here,
Can you be
were removed-
specific,
you were
please?
removed by that,
Right.
and that you were not to be in that room.
And
Okay.
was I cursing?
Nobody said anything about that.
We're asking you a yes or no question.
The warnings weren't valid to make
Yeah,
him,
Yeah.
to make him.
You're missing the point of how.
Yeah, it's, I
we-
mean, I get it. It's
I
not-
think you're
it's not
missing
really
his
a
question, though. It's a yes or no question. Are you going to arrest him?
I said yes, he would go to jail.
You didn't say yes whenever he asked you a question. I have it on video.
You
So.
can go back and look, I just did.
Okay.
Until President Gale, he's a joke.
Okay, then we have to go to jail too. You do this.
I'm not gonna take you to
You guys
jail.
could do the right thing.
So you guys are afraid to do the right thing because you guys might go to jail, huh?
The statute backs into a border.
Well,
So-
you understand on this.
So respectfully, if the president got out of hand and was like super disrespectful and stuff like that, who is to decide that he is out of hand?
The rest of the
You
council
have
is
to-
trying to do a vote.
I don't know. what
And
you're
she
trying
tried to do a vote and
accomplish.
nobody continued to attempt to speak on her vote, correct?
Yeah, I mean,
Nobody tried to do that though. They didn't go through the vote. They didn't go through it at all. They didn't go through it at all and ask anybody else but Bethany. They kicked him out after that, so they never got to that point.
Very good. Well,
So after that, it would be the
You
council.
would go to jail for
Council's the only one that-
okay.
Right, so it'd be the council, but they never got to speak on that, so.
I'll stay up here.
Yeah, we had to come out here. Yeah, okay. I was just making sure that it wasn't you guys, that if it was gonna be like a sheriff who decided it, or if it was just the rest of the council.
Remove the
I just
council
need
or the
to know
council.
that
So if
that's-
one member
that's
says,
what you're telling
vote to
me.
remove them, and
That's
someone
the direction
seconds it,
that-
then they
that's the
all
direction.
vote,
All
and
right,
they
I
get the
appreciate
majority.
it. Thank you very
Okay,
much, sir.
all right, thank you.
Thank you very much.